All right, I think everything is just about ready to go. Okay, welcome back everybody to another stream. As you can see, we only got like 58 seconds before I go right into the first race. Today's stream is going to be pretty short, probably only 2 races. I apologize for that. Just got some schoolwork I got to work on today, a big paper and a presentation Tuesday. So, without further ado, I just want to make it clear I don't have, as you could probably guess by the title, much experience at Okayama. I'm just gonna kind of do my best, wing it. I did get some practice in today, but definitely not enough to be on pace. The goal is just get my safety rating to a point where I can maintain C-class license, and then we can focus on I rating a little bit more next week if it does take a hit. All right, 15 seconds to go. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. If you're just starting to watch now or catching this later, appreciate it. And while we're at it, make sure to drink some water. Another hot day over out where I live. There's a little spicy. Probably cook an egg on a rock if you wanted to, but I digress. That's started. Let's wait for this to refresh. There we go. I have no clue where I'm going to be, how hard this is going to be. I know I tend to struggle with number 5, the hairpin, quite a bit. Revolver and Piper aren't as bad, but I definitely feel I'm losing some speed on the last corner. And maybe a little bit on Williams too. I feel like I brake just a little too early. Got the Moss S down though. Also just gonna make sure. Yep. Okay, stream audio is working fine. 3 minutes to practice. That's enough for a lap and a half. All right, let's get right into it. I am working on the advice a sorry, not a streamer, a commenter gave me last stream about my brake pressure with the GR. Been working on it. Trying to get a little better at not accidentally using 100% or turning on the ABS. Bit of a struggle though, because I need to adjust my pedal settings, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, that uphill section is leaving a lot of time on the table. Probably braking just a little too long. A little bit. You see my best time here isn't exactly great. That's an improvement. A minor one, but a good one. Okay. Took a while to get used to taking this corner flat out. Minor improvement. Okay. So that first turn, I just got to get the braking down right. Probably brake a little earlier, turn in a little sooner. I can make it work. All right. Into qualifying. Just kind of hoping I put down a decent lap. Hopefully not qualify last. Well, hopefully just qualify at all. Okay. Get the car up to speed. Try to get some heat in our tires. Working my way up just a little bit. Inch by inch here, we're getting better times. Damn. Perfect exit right there. At least way better than I normally do. Not enough gas. Okay. Still making some time gains here. That's better.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Oh boy, just gotta relax a little bit. Waited a little too long to shift. My bad. Wow, almost a whole second. And we're gonna lose it. Okay, we have a potential here. Let's abuse it. Let's make something of it. A little rough through that. Kind of making up that lost time though. That's good. Not bad. Could have been worse.
There's the flag. It's over.
Let's see how close we were to like everybody else. I know I can pull off that 45 second. I could pull off that 45 second with how low it is. I could probably pull into the higher 44s, which I think is pretty good for fixed setup. I don't know. Get out the car and see what the results were. Okay, yeah, pretty close all around. Yeah, getting to the 44s is definitely the place to be. Pretty sure you can pull off like a high 43 with the fixed. I'd probably get at least 100 laps of practice to get there, but you know, got all day. So, first race, put ourselves in P14 for qualifying. Got our work cut out for us. Just hoping we make it to the end. Like the biggest thing. Give me 1 second. Okay. All we got to do, given we're in 14th place, is probably just survive. I feel like I could put myself in 10th. There's a lot of really tight corners, technical areas where people are going to battle. Everybody is so close together in terms of time. I think the only person who can really run away are first, second, and third. And even then, those two are going to be going back and forth. So, fingers crossed, we managed to put ourselves potentially in 8th place. Also, I'm sorry if I mute myself. I feel a sneeze coming on. It passed, but it'll likely come back to get me later.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. Closed. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOS
Okay.
is 1,286. A lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
5 cars left to grid.
Okay, just waiting on these cars to grid here, and then we'll be on our way.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Right. Let's get ready. I like that guy's livery up in front of us. The purple one looks pretty good. It's totally not because I'm in a purple one myself. No bias there. Okay. One more car left to grid.
One to go. Next time by.
All right. It's lock-in time, chat. Let's make this work. Also, next week, there's a slight chance I don't stream, only because I have finals the week after. Or if I do, it'll be something casual and quick, sort of like today. Because, you know, next week is final projects, and then week after that is my finals, so school gotta come first, at least for the next 2 weeks. If I find some time to stream, you guys will know. If not, I'll figure out how to, you know, make a YouTube post about it. Also need to start putting the Instagram a little more out there in terms of connecting it to this stream. Well, streams in general. Okay. Good chance we'll make our moves. Lots of battling. Already off to a pretty good start. Think we're position up, weirdly enough. Okay. Lots of drafting down this back straight. Just really hoping there's no crash in front of me. Watching that mini-map like a hawk. Try not to lose position here. Held on to it. So far, so clean. Holy shit. Not bad at all. Got a way better run than both of these cars ahead. Try and make good on that.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Perfect. Free position.
Right side. Still there.
Okay.
Stay on the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Keep to the left. Still there. Clear.
Yeah, he was gonna make that dive. Ooh!
Left side. Clear. Left side.
That was close.
Clear on the left. Car right. You're on the left. 3 wide. Car right. 2 wide. Clear.
That was sketchy. Whew. Good racing so far.
You got a slow car on the right.
Gotta use your slipstream to pull away. Not a horrible off track though, didn't really cost us much. And we're caught up. Little sloppy with the pedal inputs. Antsy about the traffic. But we're gaining. So I can't complain too much. Dove way too hard into that first corner. These two battling is going to give me an opportunity to make a place or two. I need to wait for that. Alright, making good. Lost quite a bit of time to these two. To make it back up here though. Got a little close there on the inside. Be more careful about that. Making that time back up slowly. Heart's a little out of whack. First little wave of adrenaline's kicking in. Okay, we've got some battling. Let's make good with that. We're one place away from our goal here. Safety rating should go up quite a bit from how good this race has gone. So, good shit. Hell yeah. Woo! Stick to this guy like glue. We'll be okay. Should be okay.
You're in the top 10.
Perfect. Use the ABS a little too much here. Need to work on that.
1.1 seconds.
Ugh, dove way too hard into that corner. Now I gotta defend a little bit.
Car on your left.
Give him the space he needs.
Keep to the right. Car stop on the left. Still there. Clear.
Okay. Perfect. Barely held on there. Making good time.
You got a slow car on the left. There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Gotta
Go
watch
right.
out. Whew. So far, so good. Call it that. This is why, even if you're slow, being consistent and safe will get you further.
Car behind.
Way further. Man, my heart is racing.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Those two will slow each other down. Almost in the top 5. Hell yeah. Kinda had to park on the apex there. I need to cost him time. That way he can't stay on me. Now I've got the guy drafting with us in the place behind us losing time. Should have shifted up, but gives me some space here to miss the corner, I guess. Okay. So he's focusing on entry speed behind me to try and snip at my tail end, and I'm just going to focus on exit. Block the ever-living shit out of him. Okay. Trying to stay on his draft. But not butchering his name, and I'm going to say Otter. Trying to stay on Otter's draft. Don't think I'm going to catch Gerard. Ugh. Sorry if I'm talking fast. That adrenaline spike is hitting. Alright. Staying on his ass. That's all I gotta do. Seems like he's lining himself up to defend. Not a bad thing. But if he does it too early, he's going to make a mistake.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Okay, let's play it safe then. No need to make any aggressive moves with this one lap left. Oof. At least we held on. Didn't spin. Definitely nice to feel how warm and grippy the tires are. Pause. Had to correct my braking a little bit there. He made a mistake. Fuck, and I couldn't capitalize on it. Okay, did good. First race in Okayama. Taking home sixth.
There's the flag. It's over.
Let's find a safe spot to park the car. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. 0 times on the contacts, 3 off tracks. I'll take it. It's good to know that even though I won't get to do much today, since we're only going to do one more race, that it was a good race. I'll take that. I'll take 2 good races on a short stream any day. All right. So let's see the damage, or should I say, hopefully the gains. And then I'm going to take a quick look at this replay. Afterwards, we can look at some of the highlights and the incidents that happened, just to, fill out some time before the next race. Okay. Stream 4, race 1. Okay. Back to the UI. Let's wait for that message to come in. Also, good question for the crowd. If you guys could have your own GR Cup car with any livery or in any color, what would that color or livery be? If you're watching this on stream, feel free to let me know now. If you're watching this afterwards, let me know in the comments. Curious. Obviously, I like purple and black, maybe a little bit of blue when I get my own custom one done. Did say I was working on that. Haven't had time. But yeah, want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions. And of course, if you liked how well that race went and you want to see more, feel free to like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe. The usual YouTube corporate plug. Okay. See how this went. So, back on track, a whole 0.1. That is perfect. Two more good races like that. Well, I'm only going to do one more today, but 2 more good races like that, and we will be more than on our way to maintaining C license at the end of this. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere close enough to get to B license, but I'm fine with waiting another season to get B license. I think I can live with that. Or at least waiting until the end of this one. But definitely have room to improve. Hey, look at that. Our best lap was a 45. So I'm improving. Still lots of wiggle room. As you can see, a whole second's worth at least to make up, at least race pace wise. Man, and we're back above 1300. It's a good day. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but it's a good day. All right. We've got 25 minutes until the next race. I'm going to quickly review the replay. Like I said, look at some of the crashes, figure out whose fault it was, you know. Shout out to Jimmy Broadbent. I love watching his sim racing stewards. I guess we're going to do a little bit of that today. Just kind of look at who fucked up, who did what, see what we can gather from the whole replay. Maybe figure out what the mistakes I made on a few corners were. I mean, I know I was a bit wild with the braking. Lots of ABS use, way more than I normally prefer to. My preferred amount is 0. Unless I'm in a GT3 car, but that's a little different. Okay. I don't think there were any like massive crashes throughout the race. None that I could make out or see. But that's what the replay's for. I was muted the whole time. When was the last time I spoke? Oh, god damn it. Excuse my language. Oh. Well, I hope you guys found the silent. Man, that's just gonna happen. Crap. I forgot to turn on my mic. Uh, took a sec to catch my breath and completely forgot to turn it back on. I'll just dealt with like what, 15 minutes of silence for nothing. At least you guys got to visually see the crashes, but I think the number 17, though you couldn't hear me, the number 17 was just a little too aggressive. Um, Outside of that, not too many like really chaotic or bad accidents, just a lot of unfortunate decisions. You could chalk all accidents up to that, but applied more in those cases than it ever has. Get some practice out here. Already some debris on the track. That's not good. A little shallow on that corner, but it's the outlap. Gotta remember my tires are cold. Okay. So far, so good. And just one last time for people who just tuned in, apologies for the accidental silence during that whole race review section. Really trying to figure out where the debris is right here, though. Oh god, there's debris all over this corner. Yeah, it's gonna make my exit a little uncertain. No, I cannot just power through that corner. Power through this one though.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Okay. Well, we found track limits. It's a matter of time on that corner specifically. One more lap to get our tires heated up before I start pushing hard. Okay. A little bit of time lost there. Not a horrible amount of time lost, but still some time loss. Happens. I got off the brakes a little too soon. Or on the throttle a little too late. Didn't get the car enough rotation. know where the limit is for this turn. Oh shit.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
There we go, some time gained. Love to see it. Deep breath. Making good time. Okay, let's see how we did.
Just set your
Not
fastest
bad.
lap of the session.
Not bad at all. Fun and more time to gain too. Okay. A little too wide on the uphill. Making a good time difference. Okay. Bring ourselves to a stop. It's race time. Okay. Thank you guys for watching so far, by the way. Appreciate it. Whew. Okay. One more little sip of water. Okay. Made some major improvements with what little time I've given myself to prepare. Any familiar faces? None that I can really make out. Get ourselves some practice. Here we go. Tires all heated up. Little spicy with that corner. Little spicy. Okay. Qualifying's looking to be decent. I think we can make some good time here. Maybe even get us to 1.9 safety. I'd love that. Okay, let's try to put ourselves a good qualifying. Here on our out lap, let's get things warmed up. Kind of take corners a little wide. Track debris is also something I want to look out for here. Figure out where some sand might be waiting to ruin my entrances or exits. Okay. Oh, there's some sand right here. Gotta watch for that. I don't think that'll affect too much, but that's an uphill section. Losing grip there is going to cost so much time down this back straight. Okay. Still haven't figured out how to get myself deeper into that corner. Getting a little bit of confidence with the coast on 7. But I think I'm still going to stick to my brakes just mid-race because it's safer. Sure, it's not the fastest way, but it's the safest way to guarantee I won't overspeed into the back of somebody. Okay. Tires should be ready for this first lap. Give it my all. Okay. Gonna lose a little bit of time on this straight initially, but we can make it back up in the corner. Putting it a little close there. Hold on to it. Oof. Felt the car slide just a hair, very tiny amount from that sand. Okay. Not a bad qualifying lap.
One more lap.
Little slower than I'd prefer, but not bad. Damn. My line was just slightly off and would have gained so much time. Yeah, saw that green flash for a moment. That was me getting gripped a lot sooner. Kind of hesitated on the throttle a little bit. At least on that sand, to not lose grip. It helped. Not a lot, but it helped. Okay. Not bad. Not our best time for qualifying, but we're in the top 10 off the bat, so I'll take it.
All right, there's checkered flag.
Not bad at all. 7th in quali. Now, the real challenge begins. Survival. We stand to gain a lot. We stand to lose a lot. Well, we'll see. Not everybody's finished qualifying yet, apparently. So, still a chance we get knocked down a place or two. Man, I am really close with number 6. Number 6 in 6th. Nice. Car number 10 in P7. So I'm not as in my place as I should be, I guess. Silly me. Whew. Sorry again, guys. Gotta plug it in another time. Of course I do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Interact with the video in any way helps. I'm really grateful for those of you who do. You have no idea how much this means to me, so thank you. Hope you'll keep watching. All right. Gotta see where I land here. I'm P8 now. P9. Okay, we're losing positions here, but as long as I don't fall too far behind, if I'm P11, I'll be happy. I don't want to fall any further than that because that's when you lose the chance to really recover. And also, I think I jinxed myself saying, I'm number 10, I should be in 10, and number 6 in 6, because now number 6 is number 8. So, what do I know? Okay. 17 seconds till we start gridding. And I'm aware of where I'm losing time as well. I definitely feel it comes from turn 6, 7, and 8 more than anything. So 1, 6, 7, and 8. It's those 4 corners that I feel are costing me the most time. Maybe 4 is as well. But it's not as significant as I feel those are.
1 to go, next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit
Yay.
road is closed right now. The estimated strength
9th
of
place.
field is 1,200.
Everything's rigid.
Tight field today. Look for opportunities.
One more sip of water just to calm the nerves a little bit. Excited. Not going to say anything too bombastic yet, but I'm hopeful I'll make it pretty far. Put a good finish. Oh, something stung my foot.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
One more car and off we go.
One to go, next time by.
Okay. That is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you kidding me?
16 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. There's an incident behind.
Well, that's a good lot of the field just gone. Yikes.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job.
I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to stay behind the number 18. Everything that happened.
Green flag, green flag.
Hopefully no penalty for that. Okay,
You're on the right. 3 wide.
holding it together.
2 wide.
Nerves already high.
Still there.
Shit's already been hitting the fan.
Clear.
Stay on it.
Right side. Still there. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. There's an incident behind. Car right. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Still there. Clear.
Perfect. Whew. Where did we land? Sixth place, not bad. Okay. He's gonna make the pass here. I'm gonna let him.
Car right. Still there. Clear.
I'm gonna get a better exit.
Right side. Still there.
Come on. He's gonna squeeze me.
Stay on the left.
Good defense. Love to see it. Really got to work on that exit. It's going to be the bane of me if I keep that up. Whew.
Incident behind.
The grip feels so uncertain with all that debris.
There's an incident ahead.
Okay. Line's a little sloppy, but the two guys in front of me are battling. That's a good thing.
Just set the fastest lap of the session. Car in P7. Just set the fastest lap. 45.428. Car 14. Just front.
Good time to the cars up front. It's a bit of a gap, but getting one behind as well is what's vital right now, and he's gaining like all hell. Woo, that was clean. Whew. Three-tenth gain to the position ahead.
You just set the fastest lap.
Oh, he made a mistake. Big mistake. Need to capitalize on that. I'd love to have a car between me and 7th right now. I might just get it. All right. There's no way they're going to go 3 wide. No way. Yeah, he backed off. That cost him time. I saw that jerk. Okay. A little uncertain of where they're going to go here, so I got to be careful. Very careful. A spicy battle's about to go down here.
Car 4 is now leading.
There we go.
Left side. Keep to the right.
Gotta hold this down somehow.
Keep to the right. Clear. Left side. Clear.
That takes care of that for me. Now we got these two battling up ahead. Fuck that debris. Oh crap, my line. He's gonna gain.
The lead consider 46.646. You're in fifth. Car
Whoop.
right.
Whoopa.
Still there.
Bad position for you, buddy.
Clear. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Car on your
Good fight. I'll give you that.
Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.7 seconds. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there. Clear on the left.
Haha. Good race, man. Just a little more tactical, though. Good shit.
The next car's the leader.
Okay. I messed that up. He's into that position.
Clear on the right. Last lap.
Okay. Catching his draft. Let's make this place back up.
Car 14 has taken the lead.
What was that about? I have to take a little bit of a risk here. Yeah,
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on
there's
the right.
no way.
Go left.
Oh! Well,
All right, there's checkered flag. Nice run. Solid work.
gotta say honestly good race. I think it was Andre. Let me check. Alright. Weird shit's going on in chat. But solid race. Real solid race. Should have pitted you. Yeah, that's not okay. Getting blocked is just a part of racing. Alright. Go over to this replay real quick. 2. Okay. All in all, it's been a solid race. That was really good. Don't think my safe rating's gonna gain much from that. I gotta wait for the results to come in there. We'll see when they do. I'm hoping my I rating should increase. Well, it will increase, which is good. I'm just curious by how much is the question. Whew, a little bit of cool off here. Man, that was a hell of a race. I wonder what's delaying it. Normally the results are in by now. Maybe there's somebody who's still on their last lap somehow. I don't know. But let's wait and see. Dive into the replay a little bit and we'll call it a day. Oh, here we go. Yeah, not a big increase. I had a fair share of accidents there. But we're almost at 1400. We're a little back on track here. Looking good. Okay. Next week, I'm going to try and get a little more, excuse me, going to just do a little more on my own. Before I get all into that, let's look at the replay. Look at that beautiful defense. Whew. Probably some of the best defending I've done in a while, by the way. Andre was a hell of an opponent that race. Love to see it. That was awesome. Shout out to you, Andre. A real one. That was a good fucking race. Okay. Get past the qualifying stuff. Let's figure out, let's actually figure out what happened to lap 0. Let's the cars get gridded up here. Just all the nice angles of the track, I guess. Okay. What in the blue fuck happened? Waiting for everybody to grid. Okay. Start moving off here. Because it's the car ahead of me, right? Yeah, number 16. What do you do wrong? Yeah. And he just... Oh. Oh, no, that sucks. How many people did that collect? Damn. 4-car pileup on the formation lap. All of them are probably people just starting out. Ugh. That has to suck. I mean, I don't know why you'd feel the need to push it wide on a formation lap. That was just really bad. It wasn't on purpose, but yeah, that would be a. I don't even. I feel like that'd be a race ban. I feel like you'd have to be a little extreme on something like that. I mean, it's a formation lap. You just killed 3 people's races. Also, wait, hold up. I got a time 16. I never touched him. What? Wait. How'd I get a? So the game treated me like I spun him out. The game assumed I spun him out. Okay. At least we didn't lose safety rating over it, but that's still irritating. Okay. And now you're dead last. All right. A bunch of cars just kind of go off in the pit. See what happens here. I think for the most part this race was pretty clean, at least where I was. Maybe it's just because the adrenaline's wearing off, but I don't recall too much happening in terms of battles that ended in tragedy. Oh, speaking of which, there's our first one. Well, second, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what happened here. Okay. That car moves out of the way. He turns in. They were probably expecting to have this gap open, but now it's closed. Also, apparently here I got another times 4. What? Unless it's just referring to car 16. Not me. Oh. Yeah, that's nasty. Oof. I think that honestly has to come to this number 12 car. You shouldn't have turned in there. You should have probably gave room. I mean, you can't pass him anyways. I don't think. Well, difficult because he sees this guy who's about to go on his outside. He's got this guy here. He probably expected him to turn in a little deeper. I mean, you can see his tires turned in. Yeah, his tires fully turned in. He just didn't slow down enough. You should have probably given a little more space and very narrow window for him to do so with the blue car right here. And of course, number 7 just cutting right through. All right, number 15 driving through him ain't gonna help, but a little rude. Oh, okay. Yeah, he leaves. Pretty sure he just left after that. I can't blame him. Okay. Nothing happens for quite a bit. Lap 2 is pretty clean. Sorry for my wheel just kind of going haywire. Oh, we have another incident with the number 8. Who caused this? Okay, I can't tell if his rear lights are fucked, but it looks like he's on the brakes way too late and just... Yeah, he got drove into. Number 3 just drove right into him. I feel bad for the number 8. I don't know if they had like some hard battling before then. No, number 8 just defending like normal. Small contact between these two. Yeah, it just looks like a unfortunate matter of he was trying to get by him, ended up just running right into the back of him. I also think their brake lights are not functioning, so that's also unfortunate. Okay. Oh, it's close proximity. Probably a little bit of rubbing right there. No, these are my off tracks. So somehow I got times 8 on number 16, who I never touched. That's very annoying. And look, this time I should actually be audible while going over the race. That's great. Okay. Okay, just making sure. I'm getting a little skeptical of myself. Hold up. We had an incident right here. Was this on purpose or just an accident? Okay. He should have seen this coming a while away. These two have been side by side here. He could have possibly stayed on the inside a little more. Not like he has to, but it would have been safer for him to get a little more alongside before he'd start turning in. But I'm pretty sure this is a fake name. If that is your name, hell yeah. But I don't think there's many people legally named Majin Buu. I mean, they have been a menace so far. They've been involved in what, 2 incidents now? See, I think he kind of just turned himself over the nose of this guy. Can't fault him too much. A little aggressive. Should have probably given a little more space by putting himself closer to this white line before he got alongside, but I'm not in their heads. All I know is number 15 is looking worse for wear now. Yeah, number 15 just gives up. Okay, what in the hell happened here? We gotta look at some cockpit footage. Okay, let's see what happened. I need to see who turned into who. Okay, his wheel was straight. But where's he pointing? Okay, he's straightened, but is still kind of pointing outwards. Let's look at the other car. Let's see. So I gotta get back up to where we were. Figure out what the hell happened here. Okay. So we're coming out of this turn. A little wide. Get back on track. He turns out. I'd have to call that a bit of a racing incident. It just seemed like he dove too far to the inside. Let me zoom back out to a chase camera. Yeah, he should have stuck out here. I'd have to put this on number 11 if I had to put it on anybody. Though Blue should have gotten a warning by now that he's alongside. I don't think he should have expected him to be here. That's crappy. Yeah, I'm gonna put that a little more on the number 11. The number 13 is an innocent. Well, it wasn't necessarily their fault, but there's definitely a decision that could have been made there if the system had warned him in time. If it didn't, I can't fault him. But if he got like a, hey, on your right, it's on him. Okay. Back to reviewing this. Here's our gearbox camera. Okay. A little weird. When I have more time, though, I might break down some really clean passes and stuff like that, just going over my own personal little best moments. Maybe I'll make a short about the defense. Okay, this, I feel like I just mentally outdid him here. I just folded under zero pressure. He had a lot of room to work with. I'm glad we didn't hit each other, though, so can't really count that as much of a crash. Okay. Another little off track by the number 1 here. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Got another incident involving Majin Buu. All right, what were you thinking? So he's coming out of here, decides he's going to brake in the middle of the race. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This guy is kind of responsible for now majority of the race incidents. I mean, then again, I guess it makes sense. A guy named Majin Buu might be a little bit of a troll in a Smurf account. What was the point of that? I just kind of felt like stopping in front of everybody. That wasn't great. Okay. Oh, did we miss something? And then there's the battle between me and Andre. I mean, just holding it too wide. Putting just enough presence there to maintain a line, but not enough to where I'm letting him through. Solid defense. He earned that pass at the end. He earned that. And he stuck it too, despite the mistakes he made, so can't be mad. Oh, what happened here? Collision between the number 7 and the number 4 car. Okay, how far back did the number 4 make this lunge is the question. Let's see. So we're coming up on the 50. He's already, how far back did he start braking? So he's braking just past the 100 meter. Oh. Okay, sorry, wrong car, one more. So he brakes past the 100. He decides to brake closer to halfway between the 100 and the Marshall. Takes that dive on the inside. He's... Ooh. Okay, the number 7 had an opportunity to back off here. The dive was very aggressive. Oh, that's a nasty impact. And the 4 just binned his race. I'm gonna be honest. The 4 made a almost 50-meter dive. Well, in terms of braking points, along with a lot more speed through the corner. However, I can't necessarily say it was on the fault of the number 7. Sorry, was it the number 7 or 14? Where's the number? What are we looking for here? Where's our culprit? He disappeared, that's why. Yeah, I can't put it on the number 7. Because if I'm looking at it, from his perspective, he's on the racing line. And then, yeah, he isn't alongside him until they're already halfway through the turn. Well, entirely into the turn at this point, and just bashes himself on. So, in all honesty, I'd put that I put that completely on the number 4. He binned himself there. Ugh, nasty. Yeah. I think besides that, it was all around a good race from there, sorry. He made another mistake, rip. Last minute crashes. Oh! Okay. What happened with these two? Well, follow the number 4. Let's see what happened. Follow the number 4 and the number 6. Hold up. That's gonna require some cockpit footage. So we have him. He's right now, I think, within his line. What I can see. Let's look at his car and just try and get a good look at what's going on here. So I think his alignment's a little off. Yeah, his front bumper's just fucked up. He's still turning in. He knows he has a car alongside him at this point. Oh, is that netcode? No, that's not netcode. He should have probably straightened his wheel out just a little bit and acknowledged the fact that a car was next to him. At this point, he's had enough time to react. Right about here, it's already telling him car on your left. He had no right to turn in as hard as he did. He screwed himself over there. Well, both of them over. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't know how many times I've said unfortunate this race. Ooh, a little messy, but number 1. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this the very last second. What happened here? Oh, the number one. No, wait. That's on the number five. The number five just dumped number one. There was no reason for him to be there. He should have stuck to the outside. I guess you could say the same thing for number one. I think that also might have been netcode. Let's take a looky here. Get a closer look. Look at the rear chase. Look, he straightened out, and then the number. Yeah, no, that's on. That's on Rubens here. The number five. Netcode did have some play in there, I will say. Yeah, that's a crazy gap for netcode. Ooh, that's rough. But I think that makes the race in terms of incidents. I don't think there was any other last minute incidents that weren't just post race chaos. So, with that said and done, just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Of course, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, please. Comment, and anything else you feel like doing to interact and boost this video. I'll catch you guys next time. And of course, don't forget, stay fast, stay safe. Most importantly, stay yourselves. And I'll catch y'all next time I stream. Hopefully in the next few weeks. Expect some videos before I forget. Expect some videos. I'm working on something. Yeah. I'll see you guys. Doodles.